you, and this is a good evening. We are again back with our IITH hum, and this is episode 4. And as you all know, our very first season, which is about our adorable and amazing alumni, hashtag IITH Alumni Diary. And today we are having with us Mr. Sai Kiran Wupadrasta, who is a BTech pass out of 2015 from Department of Computer Science and Engineering, and currently he is working as product manager at Honeywell and Bangalore. Now, without taking much time, I request Mr. Sai to come on board and introduce himself. Mr. Sai, please.
Hi, Mitalee. So, firstly, many thanks for considering me to be a person worthy enough to be interviewed. Honestly, I'll be upfront in the beginning itself. I don't think I'm an achiever or anything. But if there is something that I can contribute from whatever I have learned, I'd love to share. That's the only reason, I thought I'll accept when you said let's do an interview. So, I love talking, so I thought why not. Having said that, so coming to myself, so I'm Sai Kiran Wupadrasta. I'm from Hyderabad, and I'm a big time foodie and a big time movie buff. And my journey at IITH also pretty much summarized the same, because I was a mess secretary at IITH. I was conducting multiple quizzes at during Elan. I did a lot of Tollywood quizzes and attended a bunch of quizzes also there. Having set up that tradition, or having continued that tradition of Tollywood quizzes, and making sure that in my tenure as a mess secretary, I actually believe I did add a lot of value to our batch. You can just check with them. From there, I believe that my journey has been different. Different in the sense, I've done my MBA, and the roots of it come from IITH. I've gotten a job before MBA and after MBA, and all of that would come from IITH. So basically, I would introduce myself as a blessed kid from IIT Hyderabad, because it is this brand that actually takes you to many places, and I am honest enough to accept that. So thank you, IITH, and thank you, Mitalee, for the interview. Yeah.
Thanks, Sai, for a brief introduction of you. And as we were discussing before coming to the screen, that as you going forward, people will explore that you're going to emphasize on hashtag how someone can remain relevant. So now coming forward, that what made you to, you are obviously, I know you are from Hyderabad. So what made you to come to IIT Hyderabad? Because many people, they don't want to go to their native place, institute. So what made you to come, and what made not to go for that?
So I wasn't, unlike many people, I actually wasn't surprised when I came to IITH, when I came in 2011, when we were working out of ODF, because it was a conscious call that I'll join IIT Hyderabad. Even after I visited the campus, before I put my options in the counseling, I was clear about one thing. I wanted to study in an IIT, and two, I wanted to make sure I study computer science. So there also I would emphasize the point of staying relevant, because computer science, I feel, was the most relevant one based on my interest, as well as based on how the market is going. So I wanted computer science at an IIT, and this is where I landed, and I was happy I landed here, because I wanted to make sure I stay closer to home, and I wanted to stay far enough and yet close enough to home. So it was my clear choice. It was not because of compulsion.
So no, as I understood, I should say then correct it is that hashtag stay clear and relevant. And so if I ask you in one word, so will you categorize yourself as a homesick, that you want to be with your...
wouldn't be.
No?
Okay. So I want FaceTime with my family, but it's not like I want FaceTime with my family every day. I'm fine with the way I have right now. So I work in Bangalore, and I worked in Noida before that. So I make it a point that I'm at home for every festival and for every birthday. And I used to do the same during IITH also. So when it's an important time, I love to be with family. When it's supposed to be focusing on my career, I'll rather do that. So I want to balance.
One message is coming out very clearly with you, that you want to remain, stay relevant everywhere, whether it is a personal life or professional life, right?
Definitely.
So, as a computer science engineer, what is your favorite subject you enjoyed at IIT Hyderabad?
So apart from data structures, which gives the bread and butter, I actually loved databases a lot, and every maths course that eventually built it to ML, ML and neural networks. The reason is again simple. So databases was a straightforward course for me where uh, it had a lot of logic more than theory. It had a very good lab and all. And similarly, the maths foundations for ML courses, they were very nice, simply because we were clearly seeing that ML will be the future, and we are learning the basics of it. So the whole purpose of staying relevant was being served by that. And if your basics are strong, only then you will be able to try.
Just to share you with, I am also a big lover of mathematics and the data. That's the reason. And the PR involve a lot of data crunching. So that's how I feel like I'm in a profession what I love. So now, when you were at IIT Hyderabad, so did you receive any kind of specialized training from IITH faculty or some faculty you recollect from your experience?
Specialized training in the sense,
Any special course being taught to you at IIT Hyderabad which help you to, like, as we are discussing that you said that you are a best kid of IITH. So how does that any course or something or training, it could be even in-person attitude training which has been given to you at IIT Hyderabad by any of the faculty or mentor has helped you to do what you are doing right now?
definitely. So there are multiple. I would consider multiple faculty as my mentors, be it Vimajan Reddy sir, be it MVP sir, be it Vineet Valsubrahmanyam sir. So each of them guided me in various ways, and it was not just relevant to the coursework. Uh, Coursework, basically, whatever courses uh, take you higher in your career would be the more useful ones. But from the faculty, right? So right from Vimajan sir, with whom I understood the importance of regularity. Same with Vinit sir also. So even if the work is small, even if the assignment is a small one or a big one, you had regular work. So consistency is something that is very key for me in my life, and I believe that IITH coursework ingrains in you very well. So even if you want to perform badly in your career, you probably wouldn't, because you are trained to be consistent. And I believe all the computer science courses actually train you to be consistent, be the regular assignments, be it the regular support you get from faculty when it comes to how the coursework is being framed and how you proceed. I can take multiple courses and names. So
So were you were benefited from the Fractal Academies by any chance?
no, it
Or
wasn't
you
from my
were?
batch. It
Okay,
wasn't
so
from.
since you started recalling a lot of your moments, what is your best moment at IT Hyderabad then?
My best moment at IIT Hyderabad, apart from getting the clarity that I got the internship and eventually the pre-placement offer, apart from the job thing, actually my best moment would be when I won as the mess secretary of at IIT Hyderabad back in 2014, 13, 14, that area. Because the majority that I got, and more importantly, the love that I got, the support that I got from people, made me understand that if you are consistent with your efforts and if the efforts are visible, people will support you no matter what. So that's what I learned, and I loved the love I got from the community of IITH. So that was my best moment.
So what is the one message you want to give to the existing folk or students of IT Hyderabad?
My message would be stay relevant. So be aware of your surroundings, understand where you are right now, because if at least for me, I believe that I could have learned a lot more at IITH, and I could have done a lot more with my friends at IITH had I understood the relevance and the importance of the place where I was. So my only message would be aware, be relevant, and make sure that you are spending your time in a judicious manner, whether it is about chilling, whether it is about fun, whether it is about studies. Make sure that you channel it out quite well. while being aware about the surroundings.
That is a very perfect message you are giving to the today's generation, who feels like the relevancy should come to them, that the environment should adapt to them, they should not adapt to the environment. So now you being in very pioneer batch of IITH alumni, and as I'm correctly, if I'm correct, you are the first elected alumni president of IITH Alumni Association. So you have seen IIT's transition right from the ODF days to right now at Kandi campus. But still, obviously, we are in our 15th year, we are going to transform ourselves further. But what you feel so that with the kind of a pace, one thing we should improve on?
So actually, as a student when I was a student of IITH, the first thing I wanted to change was the hostels. Hostels definitely needed a lot of improvement. But I know how nice the new hostels are, because though I graduated entirely from the ordnance factory, I actually got to stay at the IITH hostels also for a few days, because I actually took executive MTech in data science also from IIT Hyderabad. So I love visiting IITH multiple times.
So you are a double alumni of IITH.
Exactly. So for the MTech exams, once in a semester we had to come to the campus. So when I come to campus like that, I used to stay in the new hostels, the Kandi hostels, and they are really good. So that point is ruled out. Next thing I wanted to talk about is the visibility of IIT Hyderabad in the mind. So the more connected we are with our college, the more it will be visible to our networks also about IITH. So that is where I see it two-folded. So one, when I was leading the Alumni Association, I did the connect primarily based on Facebook. And now people have stopped using Facebook, and the connect part was difficult to establish. And similarly, even with respect to the development activities that is happening in IITH, campus itself, I thought, wasn't as visible to the community. Now, in the last 1 year, though, I would say again, last 1-2 years, things have changed a lot, because we are adapting to the new media, and I see both a lot of connection in the new media trying to happen, both connecting with our alumni part as well as connecting with the campus part. So I see improvement in there, but I want to have it more, where I should be very easily reachable to my alumni, and I need IITH support for that. Because having led the association, I know that IITH support is important to ensure we are connected with our alumni. Second thing, the visibility of IITH itself to us as well as our external community. This part, I believe we can still improve. There is room for improvement.
Yeah, no, very valid point, Sai. And as a public relation officer for IIT Hyderabad, I give you my commitment that I don't want to establish IIT Hyderabad only in Hyderabad or India. I have a global vision for it. That obviously you people are doing a world-class research, world-class accreditation, world-class alumni. Then why not you have a visibility of world-class level? So that's the reason, just to briefly share with you, and also for the awareness of others who are going to see this, that IIT Hyderabad is present on all prominent social media, whether it is the Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and also the latest edition is a coup. And also, just to tell you, we are also on a YouTube actively from the last March when I took over it. We grew ourselves from 900 subscriber to 4,700 subscriber. Even I personally know that I have posted 150 videos about the campus awareness on the YouTube, which include the bulletins like highlight of the month, which run like someone can just click and see and know about IITH, and also the Kirit, the newsletter of IITH. And just to tell you, we also send all these things to all our stakeholders and connects, so that people are also aware of that. Obviously, we are a young institute, as we are discussing that we are running into our 15th year, but definitely as we grow, and alumni like you are across the globe, they are going to spread, our name will definitely come. The people might be knowing IITH, but it might be going under the umbrella of IIT. But maybe with the alumni like you, the people will be definitely knowing a brand like IITH as one day as a separate brand. Now come back to like all this connection and relation building. Congratulations to you that you got this year Alumni Award. I should say IITH Alumni Relation Award for 2022. So what is your take on that? That you started this maybe in the year 2013, 14 or 15 and now the fruits are coming out. So what is your take on it?
So, firstly, I graduated in 2015, and 2017 to 19 is when I could serve in that responsibility. I'm very happy, first of all, that the institute chose to recognize me for the efforts that I have done and my our team has done, our board has done. It's a mixed reaction, honestly. So I'm very delighted at having recognized my efforts. At the same time, I actually have a regret that I couldn't come up with a medium that was unanimous, because the email IDs were eventually scrapped. Facebook groups, which were very active back then, stopped to be active. So that's why actually very much thanks to the recognition of IITH for my efforts back then. But I definitely want to continue giving my best in making sure that alumni are connected to each other and alumni are connected to the institute in the best part. As I understood, times kept evolving and the way people connect with each other has been evolving. So it's important to stay relevant, and it's a lesson to myself also that we need to build systems that would remain relevant and would evolve with times by being relevant. So that's my feeling. I'm very happy, and I feel there is a lot of responsibility.
Oh, thanks a lot, and once again, kudos to you to understand the responsibility. As we say that nowadays, I think that people should be like a responsible citizen. So if every alumni think like you, that they have onus on building the relation and with the institute, and the image building of the institute is actually in their hand. So I don't think so that there will be any corner of the world will be unaware of what is IIT Hyderabad. So now if we talk about on the connect, so if that was a wonderful session and someone want to understand that how they can understand and be motivated from you, so how they can connect to you, Sai?
I could just share my experience, probably guide a person, but I would not call it a motivation or anything. I'm not a I'm a motivated person, not a motivating person.
Someone wants to
Yes.
connect to you, so whether they can reach you on a mail ID or a number which we can provide also. They can
Yes,
drop
yes. So
a
I'd love
message
to
on that,
connect.
or they can connect you on a LinkedIn. What is your preference?
I'm okay with, if it's a person from ITH, I'm okay to receive a call anytime. So whether it's a phone call, WhatsApp message, email, LinkedIn, anything works, whatever is comfortable for that person. I'd love to connect with fellow ITH alumnus for sure, and a student.
Thanks a lot, Sai. I understood now why the ITH alumni network of 5,000 people were still with on a system. We are well connected with the 4,000 plus alumni, and the reason behind is alumni like you who has put up your all hard work and time aside from your personal and professional life to build this network. When the institute was growing, and in the growing years, you build upon your own internal relation. You don't think of what will happen outside your campus. So it was a wonderful people like you who had given a thought that no, once upon a time IITs will also grow like IITM B or D, that it also need to have alumni connect not only for themselves but also for the upcoming generation. So thanks a lot, Sai, for coming on screen. Definitely, it's not like your life is not a motivation. There's a lot of motivation, and as the last question I was about to ask you was that everyone talk about entrepreneurship for the IIT people, but you are away from entrepreneurship. So, what is the final word you will give on that?
Entrepreneurship is great. It's just that I don't think I'm cut out for it. So what I believe is that I should be relevant with the changing technologies, changing markets, go where the world is going, go where the business is going. And that's why I've always been consistent in making my choices that way also. Right from choosing computer science at IITH, because I thought computer science is the most relevant one. Choosing electives in data science, ML and doing an MTech in ML, and then going on to do an MBA because I want to stay relevant irrespective of the technology I'm in or the business I'm in. So I went on to do an MBA with ISB only so that my skills stay relevant. And I would only say I want to stay relevant and go where the market and the business is going. And I'm not cut out to be a person who actually grows one's own business. So I have a lot of respect for them, and I'm just aware of my limitations. Is how I would put it.
No, I think so. This is also being relevant that you are a self-aware of yourself. So that is also, I think, one of the important point that you should remain relevant to yourself. So that you, if you are not aware of what you are, I think so. I think so. 90% problems start that people don't know what they are. If you know your boundary, you know your expertise, like you know that okay, you are not cut off for entrepreneurship, but you know that you are a very good software engineer. So I think that this clarity of thought, the relevance with the time, is a great a keyword you have given to us today. Thanks a lot for connecting with us, and it was a wonderful time with you, and look forward to see you on this since the recording is happening before the Alumni Award. It is going to air after Alumni Award, so look forward to personally meet you on December 18 and witness yet another, I think, so wonderful moment of your life when you are receiving the Alumni Award for the alumni relation, which really you are truly deserve of that.
Many
Thank you.
thanks,
Thank you.
and no, many thanks for connecting. Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye.